Hey, Vikings faithful. Skol Nation. Rise up. It's time to dive into the juiciest storyline rocking Minnesota right now. The quarterback saga for our beloved Vikings in 2025 is heating up, and I've got a teaser that'll knock your purple socks off. Harrison Smith, one of our all-time greats, just dropped a bombshell about Aaron Rodgers. But hold on to your horns. JJ McCarthy's in the mix too, and this roller coaster's got more twists than a Minneapolis winter storm. Picture this. We're on the edge of a new season, March 25, 2025, and the Vikings are at a crossroads. After JJ McCarthy sat out all of 2024 with that brutal knee injury, the team's reportedly ready to hand him the keys to the offense. But then there's Aaron Rodgers, that Aaron Rodgers, still floating out there in free agency, teasing us with possibilities. Are we sticking with the young gun or chasing a legend? That's the hook that's got me pacing my living room, and I know you're just as fired up to figure this out. Here's where it gets wild. Harrison Smith, our six-time Pro Bowl safety, went on Kay Adams' show and couldn't stop gushing about Rodgers. This isn't just some casual shout-out. It's a clue that's got my skull senses tingling. So, let's break it down together scene by scene, with all the passion of a US Bank Stadium roar. What's the plan for our Vikings? Stick around, because this is noticious dose Vikings news you won't want to miss. Harrison Smith's words hit me like a Justin Jefferson touchdown catch. Straight to the heart. He said, and I quote, "Rodgers has been my favorite quarterback to watch and also my least favorite because he's very tough to defend." Can you feel that? That's a Vikings legend who's battled Rodgers in the NFC North for over a decade, spilling his guts about the guy's brilliance. Think about it. Smith's been in the trenches against Rodgers since we drafted him in 2012. Back when I was still learning how to spell Skol, right? Those Packers-Vikings showdowns? Brutal. Rodgers has torched us for 62,952 career passing yards and 503 touchdowns. Numbers that make my head spin. Smith's seen it all. And that mix of admiration and frustration? It's the kind of rivalry respect that fuels Vikings lore. But here's the kicker. Why's Smith saying this now? With Rodgers still unsigned and the Steelers and Giants sniffing around, could this be a hint Minnesota's not totally out of the race? I'm not saying it's a done deal, but man, it's got me wondering. What's cooking in the Vikings front office? You tell me in the comments. Is Smith just reminiscing, or is he dropping a breadcrumb? Now let's flip the script to JJ McCarthy, our 2024 first-round pick who's been waiting in the wings. The Athletic says the Vikings are set to give JJ McCarthy every chance to earn the starting job in 2025. That's right, folks. After a whole rookie year sidelined by a torn meniscus, the kid's finally getting his shot to lead our Purple Army. McCarthy's no stranger to pressure. He won a national title at Michigan, and at 22, he's got that fiery hunger we love in a Viking. But here's where my heart skips a beat. He told Kay Adams, "They haven't told me, and I'm happy they didn't." Wait, what? The team hasn't locked him in as QB1 yet? That's like handing me a Skol chant without the beat. Intriguing, but I need more. This uncertainty's got me on edge. If the Vikings are all in on McCarthy, why is he still proving himself? Could this mean the doors cracked open for a vet like Rodgers? I'm dying to know, what do you think, Vikings fans? Is JJ ready to carry the torch? Or are we still shopping for a bigger name? Let's zoom in on McCarthy's vibe for a sec. He's not begging for the job, he's earning it. "I try to earn it every single day," he said. And that grit? That's pure Vikings DNA. After missing 2024, he spent months soaking up Kevin O'Connell's playbook. Think of it like a warrior sharpening his axe before battle. Reports from The Athletic say Minnesota's comfy letting McCarthy take first-team reps this spring. That's a big deal. $60 million in cap space this offseason went to studs like Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave on the D-line, setting up a roster that screams win now. With 6 Pro Bowlers from 2025 already named, this team's loaded, and McCarthy could be the spark to ignite it. But here's the suspense. If he's the guy, why's the quarterback room still so quiet? Brett Rippon's the only other QB on the roster, hardly a safety net. Are we banking everything on JJ? Or is there a twist coming? I'm chewing my nails over this. What's your gut telling you, Skol Squad? Back to Harrison Smith, he's not just hyping Rodgers for fun. This dude's faced him head-on twice a year every year since 2012. That's 20-plus games of watching Rodgers sling dimes. Smith's got a stat line in his brain. 4x MVP, 41 years old, still unsigned. It's like a Vikings fan's fever dream and nightmare rolled into one. Smith's quote, "I have a very great appreciation for him and his talent. Feels personal. After a 14-win season in 2024 crashed in the playoffs, he's back for year 14 because he believes in this squad. I like what we did in free agency," he said. "Great group, great coaching. But does that include a QB like Rodgers? My mind's racing." Here's the cliffhanger. Smith won't speculate, but his praise keeps the Rodgers chatter alive. Is he just a fanboy, or does he know something we don't? Drop your theories below. Could Rodgers really be wearing purple in 2025? Let's talk free agency chaos. It's been a whirlwind for our Vikings. Sam Darnold bolted to Seattle, Daniel Jones signed with Indy, and Nick Mullins is gone too. That leaves us with McCarthy and Rippon thin, right? The Athletic's Diana Rossini says Minnesota's keeping Rodgers on their radar, even if they're not signing him right now. This is where it gets juicy. Rodgers wants Minnesota bad. He's got a bromance with Coach O'Connell from way back, and he's drooled over Justin Jefferson since 2020. Imagine that trio. Rodgers, Jefferson, Jordan Addison. My skull heart's pounding just thinking about it. But hold up. The Vikings turned down trade offers for McCarthy, per NBC Sports. That's a statement. They're invested in the kid. So why's Rodgers still a whisper? Are we playing it safe, or is this a fake-out before a blockbuster move? What's your call, Vikings diehards? Well, time to dig into Rodgers' side of the story. He's a free agent enigma at 41. After 18 years with Green Bay and 2 with the Jets, he's got 503 touchdown passes and a Hall of Fame resume. But 2024 wasn't his best. Jets cut him loose, and now he's hunting for one last ride. Could that be with us? Tom Pelissero says Rodgers is meeting with coaches as he mulls his next stop. Pittsburgh's in talks, the Giants are lurking, and retirement's an option. But Minnesota? It's got elite coaching, a fortified O-line, and playmakers galore. Everything he's dreamed of. I'm sweating just picturing him in purple. Here's the tension. If we pass, he's gone. Maybe to the Steelers, who just re-signed Mason Rudolph. Are we risking it all on McCarthy? Or is Rodgers our ace in the hole? I need your take, Skull Fam. What's the smarter play here? Let's rewind to McCarthy's journey. It's a Vikings saga in the making. Drafted 10th overall in 2024, he was supposed to be our future. Then bam, torn meniscus in preseason, sidelined all year. But he didn't sulk. He studied, absorbed, and now he's chomping at the bit to lead us. Kevin O'Connell's hyping him up too. "I'm very excited about where JJ is at," he said in January. That's coach speak for, this kid's got it. With a roster this stacked, 6 Pro Bowlers, a beefed-up D-line, McCarthy's stepping into a golden opportunity. But can he handle the heat? The suspense is killing me. He's 22, untested in the NFL, and the Vikings haven't named him QB1 outright. Is he ready to silence the Rodgers hype? Or are we one injury away from a vet swooping in? What do you think, Vikings Nation, JJ or bust? Harrison Smith's not the only one talking. McCarthy's dropping hints too. "It's such a privilege and an opportunity," he told Kay Adams. "I'm just gonna make the most of it every day." That's humble, hungry, and oh so Vikings. But it's also vague. Too vague for my liking. Cam Bynum called him a football maniac and gunslinger last week. High praise from a teammate. At Michigan, he threw for 2,991 yards and 22 touchdowns in 2023 alone. That's the kind of arm we've been craving since, well, forever. But NFL reps? 0. That's the gamble. Here's where I'm torn. If McCarthy's this driven, why's the team still eyeing vets? Is this confidence or a backup plan? I'm on pins and needles. Tell me in the comments. Does JJ's fire convince you he's our guy? Let's paint the 2025 picture. Vikings fans, this is our moment. Smith's back. the roster's stacked, and free agency moves scream, Super Bowl or bust. But the QB spot? It's a purple puzzle. McCarthy's the presumed starter, per Yahoo Sports, yet Rodgers lingers like a ghost of Favre past. The numbers don't lie. We went 14-3 in 2024 before a playoff flop. Now, with $60 million spent on talent, we're built to win now. McCarthy's rookie deal gives us flexibility, but Rodgers could be the veteran edge to push us over the hump. My soul's split. Which way are we leaning? The big question: do we trust the kid or chase the legend? Smith's Rodgers love adds fuel to the fire. Could he sway the locker room? I'm begging you, Vikings faithful, drop your predictions below. Are we rolling with JJ? Or is Aaron our destiny? Time to face the Rodgers rumor mill head-on. It's a Vikings soap opera. The Athletic says we're not signing him right now, but we're keeping him on the radar. That's not a no, it's a maybe later. My heart's doing backflips. What's the holdup? Rodgers has options. Pittsburgh's courting him, per The Athletic, and the Giants are in the mix. But Minnesota's the dream fit. O'Connell's his guy, Jefferson's a cheat code, and our O-line's beefed up. If we wait too long, though, he's gone. I can't handle that heartbreak. Here's the edge of your seat moment. Is this a strategic pause, or are we all in on McCarthy? I'm refreshing Noticias dos Vikings news every hour. Give me your gut check, Skull Crew. Are we playing it safe or prepping for a Rodgers bombshell? Let's talk stakes. This ain't just about a QB, it's about our Vikings soul. McCarthy's youth could set us up for a decade of dominance. Think 2,991 college yards translating to NFL glory. But Rodgers? He's instant credibility. 503 TDs don't lie. I'm torn between tomorrow and today. Smith's nod to Rodgers keeps me up at night. My favorite quarterback to watch, he said. Could that sway Kwesi Adofo-Mensah? With Darnold, Jones, and Mullins gone, we need a plan B. Rippon's not cutting it. Do we grab a vet like Ryan Tannehill instead? Or go big with Aaron? The suspense is unbearable. McCarthy's unproven. Rodgers is a gamble. Which path takes us to the Super Bowl? I'm shouting into the void. Vikings fans, help me out. JJ's potential or Aaron's pedigree? What's our ticket to glory? Let's zoom out. Why's this QB drama so electric? Because it's us, the Vikings. We've been chasing that elusive ring since '69, and 2025 feels like our year. McCarthy's a fresh start. Rodgers is a throwback to Favre's 2009 magic. My skull blood's boiling with possibilities. The roster's never been this good: 6 Pro Bowlers, a top-tier D-line, Jefferson and Addison torching defenses. But it all hinges on that QB1 call. McCarthy's earn-it-every-day vibe has me pumped, but Rodgers' 4X MVP aura? Chills. Which one's our warrior? Here's the nail-biter. Every day without a decision ramps up the tension. Are we building a dynasty, or swinging for instant gold? Tell me, Vikings faithful, what's the move that makes us champs? Time to dream big. What if Rodgers lands here? Picture it. Week 1, 2025, US Bank Stadium rocking. Rodgers drops back, hits Jefferson for a 60-yard TD. I'd lose my mind, but flip it. McCarthy steps up, scrambles for a first down, and proves he's the future. Either way, I'm screaming skull. Smith's faith in this team, great group, great coaching, is my fuel. He's faced Rodgers 20-plus times. If he's this impressed, maybe Aaron's the missing piece. Or maybe JJ's the spark we've waited for. My head's spinning with what-ifs. What's yours, Vikings crew? The clock's ticking, free agency slowing, and Rodgers won't wait forever. Do we lock in McCarthy, or roll the dice on a legend? I need your hot takes below. This is Noticias dos Vikings news at its peak. Alright, Skull Nation, we've dissected this QB saga from every angle. Now it's your turn to sound off. Harrison Smith's Rodgers crush, JJ McCarthy's hunger, and a roster primed for greatness. It's all on the line for our Vikings in 2025. I'm buzzing with excitement and nerves. What about you? Here's my final plea. Are we Team JJ, betting on the kid to lead us to glory, or Team Rodgers, banking on a vet to rewrite history? Every comment, every theory, fuels this purple fire. Drop it below and let's keep this Vikings convo raging. What's your prediction for QB1? Smash that like button if you're as obsessed with this as I am. Hit subscribe for more Noticias dos Vikings news, and share this with your Skull Squad. We're in this together. Let's ride this wave to the Super Bowl, Vikings fans, SK.